Everyone has his own way of playing and landing a carp. I, for one, like to really take my time. That pull is what I'm there for. Why not enjoy it? I think it's also better for the carp. I know that if you play some fish too long, they won't recover from the exhaustion. But carp aren't one of those. They're more likely to get injured or killed from being dropped or from flopping around on the rocks. So I like to play them until they don't have much energy left. My focus is on tiring them out, not just reeling them in. And one way to tire them out is to not let them do what they want to do. If they want to go left, pull your rod to the right. If they want to dive for a snag, pull their head up. But if you don't have the right gear and you run into a strong carp, you won't be able to do anything but hang on and pray. The first run is probably where most big carp get away. It's usually long and fast, so if you don't have good line, or if you have a flaw in your line or a bad knot, or if your drag is too tight, it will probably break off. And if your venue has a lot of snags or rocks, you have to have line that can take some abrasion. I use a 25-pound fluorocarbon snag leader on my carp rods. After the initial run, when the fish stops taking line, you have a couple of seconds while he catches his breath. This is the time I try to get back as much line as possible. I'll palm the spool to keep it from spinning and try to get him to come back toward me. As soon as he starts to take off again, I'll let up on the spool some and let him run, but still palm the spool a little to tire him out. After the second run, they'll often start heading for snags, rocks, or weeds to hang you up or break you off. This is where I try to be a little forceful. Hopefully you've sapped some of his energy and can afford to tighten the drag a little. I would rather risk a hook pull than to get hung up in a snag and possibly lose my gear. If you are caught in a snag and you can wade to it, get in the lake. It's only water. You'll dry off. If you can't wade to it, wait until you get him to turn around. Get his nose right up to the snag and just wait. His next burst of energy will often pull him off the snag. If your carp is weeded up, get your rod tip high, palm the spool, and walk slowly backwards as far as you can. Then reel in fast as you walk back to the water and do it again. That constant slow pressure seems to work for weeds. Now when the fish is close to shore, I loosen my drag a little. That fish is going to get desperate when he sees your face, the net, and the shoreline getting closer. They'll often have a couple of mad dashes left in them before they're completely done. If you do manage to get him into the net, let him hang out for a couple of seconds in the water to be sure he's done thrashing about. You don't want him doing that on the shore. He could really injure himself. Besides, you want him to hold still for a photo, don't you? Anyway, that's just how I like to play a carp. Like I said, everyone has their own way. As long as you're fishing legally, don't let people tell you what you should or shouldn't do. I personally try very hard not to injure the fish. But if it's your fish, it's your business. Good luck out there.